the corner of Jaffa Street and King George. I'll show you what it looks like. There's a fella on my right over here singing. There's microphone turned up, the donut shop behind him. That's why I just sitting for about an hour talking to somebody. And this is looking down King George Street here. Looking down King George. And I'm going to walk down to Ben Yahuda. I think I'll keep the camera going on the way down. This is looking up Jaffa Street here. That's heading towards the Shuk. Shuk, of course, is the outdoor market that I mentioned a number of times. I don't know what the lighting's like here. And we're going to head down the street here to Ben Yahuda. And then I'll walk up Ben Yahuda, back to King George, and go home. We're sitting in the coffee shop there. There's a fella playing the guitar. And we're going to head down the street here. There goes the train. Oh, wow. I almost stepped out there. I was going to go in the thing there in the middle of the street. The train was coming by. Good thing I looked first. Would have been a short video. That's in the stores here. Oops, they cut. This is a train, a tram they call it. It goes around Jerusalem from the old city, which is pretty much about as far south as you can go, and it goes up north to Mount Herzl, about as far north as you can go. I'm going to walk out in the center here now, I think. I think I got about 8 minutes before another train comes by. Picture of Yeah, we're gonna walk down there. Stop every once in a while. Just looking up Jaffa Street. There's 5th Avenue. Yeah, they got these lights over here, these stringers. This is Jaffa Street at night. And we're coming up to Zion Square over here. And this is Zion Square. Zion, more properly, it's Zion Square. Summertime, there's always concerts here, bands playing, loud music playing. I should say noise, not music. There's a Jerusalem hostel. Stayed there a couple times. Here comes another train. There's another street musician. Very good. There's Ben Yahuda Street. I'm going to walk up there in a moment. Next, I'm going to walk up there now. Yeah, it's a little chilly out tonight, so there's not a lot of people out.
Get him again. I'm hyped for McBean, You know what time it wasn't crucial? You know who loves live on horror?
There's the Golden Arches, familiar sight. Flower stand there. Yeah, Ben Yahuda is a pedestrian street. No cars come on it.
What?
It's all walking. Do a 180 here, show you we're in the intersection here. It's alone. That's Jaffa Street over there. This is where we just came from. Yeah, these people, they sit and sing, and people drop money in their little basket or guitar case or whatever they might have out there. Not sure how much money that guy's making. It's a little Kofitz. Kofitz off to the side here. I'll zoom in, I don't want to get closer. Anyway, those are about the cheapest places you can get coffee, 5 shekels. Warmer days, they sit out here, get a coffee and sit out here. Yeah, the other video I have on Ben Yahuda, that's where I was sitting where these two girls are at right here. And there's Kofitz. Little chain of little stores like that. There's about 3 or 4 of them in Jerusalem. There's one in Tiberias. Boy, they make a lot. That place is always packed. Everything's 5 shekels. Sandwiches, coffees, donuts, whatever it is they sell, everything's 5 shekels. These are little souvenir shops. This is Danny Boy's Gifts. There's Danny Boy sitting there. If you ever come here, do not go to his store. Boy, last time I almost called the police on him when I was here. He was lying like crazy. That's a store to stay out of. He'll smile at you while he's robbing you blind. He's ringing it up and he's telling me he's charging me. He was going to sell me a couple shofars for so much money. And then he jacked the price up and said that was taxes. Because most tourists don't realize you don't pay taxes on anything here. It's built into the price. You never pay taxes. When you buy something, it's automatically built into the price. So he's going to charge me taxes, and I told him that's not possible. He said, oh no, and he's ringing it up, and oh, just, yeah, like I said, I was literally going to call the police on him. That's Danny Boy. Don't go to Danny Boy's. It's quite chilly out tonight. Yeah, we're almost to King George Street. We started on King George, went down Jaffa, came around the Zion Square. Now we walk back up Ben Yahuda Street. We're almost to King George. I'm going to shut the camera off. I got to make a left up here and about a 10-minute walk to my place. Ben Yahuda at night. Show you where we came from. Looking back down the street from where we came. And we're back on King George Street. We started out at the corner of King George and Jaffa. We're ending on the intersection here of King George and Ben Yahuda. There's Ben Yahuda underneath the McDonald's sign there. And so much for the video. And that concludes the tour of Ben Yahuda Street at night.